In this video, we're going to talk about the domestic cat. They've been our buddies for thousands of years. But seriously, how well do we really know that creature purring on our couch? Today, we are going to dive deep into the science behind one of the most popular, and let's be honest, most mysterious animals on the planet. So, what is really going on inside that furry little head? Are they just these fluffy, independent pets? Or is there something wilder, something way more complex, hiding right there in plain sight? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's start with the basics, right? The actual biological blueprint of a cat. And trust me, some of these facts are going to make you look at your pet a little differently. Get this. That cuddly cat sleeping on your sofa, it shares a whopping 95.6% of its DNA with a tiger. Yeah, a tiger. And this isn't just some fun trivia, it explains almost everything they do. From that little hunting pounce they do with a toy to rubbing on furniture to mark their territory, it is pure jungle instinct, right there in your living. So on average, a pet cat lives about 14 years. But, and this is a big but, that number can change a lot. Cats that live indoors often live way, way longer because they're safe from all the dangers outside. Cars, predators, diseases, all that stuff. Cats are, well, they're incredibly efficient breeders. A female, or a queen, she can have anywhere from 2 to 5 kittens in a single litter. And here's the crazy part. They can get pregnant as young as 4 months old. It's this rapid reproduction that's a huge reason they've spread so successfully all over the world. Now, this right here gets to the absolute core of what a cat is. They are obligate carnivores. That is a non-negotiable biological fact. It means their bodies, everything from their teeth to their guts, are built to process meat. They aren't predators by choice. They are predators by pure necessity. Okay, so we've seen a cat as this little biological machine. Now let's talk about their social lives, because the big stereotype is that they're these aloof, solitary animals, right? Well, the reality is so much more interesting. We've all heard it a million times. Cats are independent. They're mourners. But is that really true? Not even close. As research like this shows, cats are absolutely a social species. When there's enough food around, they form these complex social groups called colonies. Their whole social structure is actually super flexible. It just adapts to whatever environment they're in. In these colonies, they have a clear structure, often built around related females, like moms, daughters, and sisters. There's a definite pecking order, with the top cat who gets first dibs on food and the best sleeping spots. And they maintain this hierarchy with really subtle body language, not by fighting all the time. And yes, cats do form friendships. Scientists call them affiliative relationships. They show it with behaviors like this nose-touch greeting you see here, or by grooming each other. These aren't just random things they do. These are social signals that make their bonds within the colony even stronger. Okay, so we've looked at the individual cat and the social cat. Now let's zoom way out and look at the cat as a global species. Their success is, frankly, unbelievable. Just look at that number. An estimated 600 million domestic cats on the planet. To put that into perspective, something like 400 million of those are in Asia alone. They have successfully colonized pretty much every corner of the human world. It's wild. And here's a look at the top countries by pet cat population. The United States is leading the pack with a massive 90 million. What's so amazing is seeing the popularity across so many different cultures, from Brazil all the way to Japan. In the wild, a domestic cat is living in this really delicate balance. On one hand, it's an incredibly effective predator of small animals. But on the other hand, it's also prey for bigger animals like coyotes and hawks. That dual role is just a constant reality for any cat that spends time outdoors. Alright, to finish up, I've got a few of my favorite feline facts that just show how uniquely weird and wonderful these animals are. Let's do a quick one here. First up, you ever see a cat with its mouth hanging open a little bit, like it's sneering? That's called the Flehmen response. They're using a whole extra organ in the roof of their mouth to literally taste the scent in the air. It gives them a whole other layer of info about what's going on around them. Here's a fun one. Cats have this really unique way of walking. They move both legs on one side of their body at the same time, then both legs on the other side. The only other animals that walk like that? Camels and giraffes. Oh, this one is fascinating. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. That sound? That's a language they basically developed just to talk to us. It's a kitten behavior that they figured out gets the attention of us big, clumsy humans. Forget fingerprints, it's all about the nose print. That little pattern of bumps and ridges on a cat's nose is totally unique, just like a human fingerprint. And finally, a charming little piece of trivia for you. The proper term for a group of kittens isn't actually a litter, it's a kindle. How cool is that? So that brings us back to our original question. When you think about their tiger DNA, their complex social lives, their global takeover, it's pretty clear they are so much more than just a simple pet. They are this incredible paradox, a wild super predator that has, for some reason, chosen to share our homes. Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.